YouTube just does handles. And we look to see, is it picking up all the mouth? Everything.
I don't need to get serious, but
I am.
no, they're just eyes closed, mouth not moving. Or eyes squinty and mouth not moving. Are you looking at me or looking at it?
Camera.
It shows like the side. Are you doing that? Like, I just can't, whenever I look at it, I'm not looking at you, so I don't know which direction you're facing.
Let's turn you off. Turn you back on.
You need to refocus the camera. You would know more about this than me.
Is it grabbing the wrong camera? USB live camera.
It seems to be.
I just had to restart it. That's fine. It looks like there's already someone that's joined.
We're live. But yeah, it is picking us up.
Yeah, and there's already some here. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. So we can go ahead and get over here. Where's my phone? Why'd you lose my tracking computer?
He's just leaning a little bit.
BTube Studio, what are you doing?
Everybody's a little wonky sometimes.
I'm always wonky. That's my secret cat. Does it not light the two cameras?
Oh gosh, what the hell? I think you're upside down.
Okay, I think that's better. I'm probably just gonna have to keep the calibration thing up because it doesn't like to be.
The eyes are killing.
Yeah, I don't know how to stop it from doing the blinking and the winking and stuff. It does get a little silly. Okay, it does get a lot silly. How about that? Boop, boop, boop.
Maybe model when tracking is lost, go back to default might be better, but I don't know.
And like I got the
Blinking, should it just never blink?
I got it on never blink, but it still does blink. And I got blink sensitivity turned down and the mouse sensitivity is turned down. Let me get back to the starting soon scene real quick. Just for while we're playing with this, but yeah. So the mouse sensitivity is turned down. I did everything I could. Toby cost $500, so no. And there's another program that I have downloaded that's free called VBridger. The annoying thing is I have to have my phone plugged in because it uses the phone camera, which is fine.
You're probably gonna have to not look at me because it's so every time you're looking over here, his eyes are going crazy.
I wish I could see who's in chat because it's probably somebody that's just like a lurker. I could also put our stream on in the living room.
A little scuffed. Okay.
Somebody got a login issue in the living room. Will you mute it?
Recalibrate because it's I've been in, you've been in, and it's been.
It might be the ring light messing it up too.
So the less that this thing is tracking you, and the more it just kind of stays still and just does little things, the better it would probably be. Because I think it's trying to do too much. I don't know if you can turn some other sensitivities down.
Maybe. See. Woo! Secrets of Strixhaven. I got my wife playing with a VTuber model.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's okay. Me either. I'm idiot.
I feel like no matter what, I do the same things. It's like the same stuff.
Look how floppy the ears are, though.
That's the important.
Yes. Oh, no, I was gonna say. Oh, yeah. I'm still gonna play with it.
I still do that. I think it's whenever you look away. So whenever you're looking straightforward. It's not as bad.
It's just derpy.
Is that your PC?
Mm-hmm.
Is that mine?
It's the it is the
What was that?
it is tits. Hit F10 twice. Or do it again. Twice, quickly. Spout 2, you can go over here. Tits.
So do we have the alerts coming through there? I thought we weren't going to do that.
It's coming from tits.
Is that part of the alerts? That's something different?
No, it's different.
Should I turn this volume down?
Or hit F10 again. Or hang on. Hit it twice. Or hit once. Twice. Sorry. I just want to make sure it's tracking right. Yeah, it is. Okay. Hit F10 again. Twice. And then hit Z.
I guess I'll turn this down since that's coming through that.
Yeah.
Right, is the low haze coming through that?
Shouldn't be. This should be hidden. I don't know why it's not.
Can you just move it off screen?
Probably.
I don't know if you mute it, would it not?
Oh, it went away. Okay.
As long as it'll still. See it.
Try it again. Hit Z. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Now now you know I'm just gonna do this every time you say a bad opinion on a.
I'm good with this.
Every time you say something bad about a green card, I'm gonna hit you.
Does it still work? No. Really quickly. Hit. Well, here we go. Hit F1. No, hit F1 again. I guess because it's mouse button 1 for me. It's fine. I can. Configure later. Nope. It's my chair. 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 Behind.
Yeah. It's like just whenever you look away, he just gets like drugged. He's like,
He derpy. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, you can have the mouse, woman. All right. Schedule to start at 12. We can wait a little bit. I guess the only other thing to think about is like I do have ads enabled, so maybe turn them off if there's not that many viewers. Because like pause them, you can hit sleep on them.
so you want me to do something?
Yeah. Keep an eye out. It'll pop up and it'll be like an ad's coming up in 5 minutes.
You're just to say that?
It'll show up right up here. Or it's a stream chat.
Gotcha. How can you tell how many people are watching?
Alright, TV feed, there's 2. And it's not quickly updating. It shows up every so often. So. Boo, boo, boo.
Amazing.
There you go. Yeah, she's up.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah. Why is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. It's funny. So it shows me I got sponsorship opportunities, but they're all like shitty mobile games.
Yeah. Probably how it's gonna be.
I'll tell you what. Let's just for giggles. I'm not good left-handed.
Breathe.
Just want to see. Oh, there's someone else doing a pack opening thing. That's funny.
It's probably gonna be a decent amount of people.
Manage strang. Let's look at magic. Emily.
Is like arena and everything else all under the same.
Yep. So it's arena, folks. It's also. Oh, there we are. So we're not too far down. This is good shit. And Pendy's on. Pendy has a possibility of sometimes Pendy will bring raids in. Cool. We can light in. So this is a brand new fresh pack of Secret Strixhaven play boosters. And we got this last night at our pre-release. And it's a set that I'm super excited about. Because I am a dirty wizard player and magic player and like literal magic, not Magic the Gathering. I do a lot of spell slinger decks. My wife here with me is a very much a green player. I will try to keep the green slander to a minimum here, but also I have a naughty thing off camera that I will open this with really quickly.
You're not allowed to show.
I don't want anything terrible and then
That's
to be like
brandishing a weapon. On
Yeah. We also delete that last message. Yep, trash can. Sunk it. We probably should have gotten a little trash can out of the bathroom for all this junk.
I can do that.
Yeah, you want to grab it real quick? And look, it's just like we're in a store with play boosters. Ha ha. See? So we got fresh play boosters. This is I hate the fact that they've got this ad in here for Secret Lair. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of reason to do Secret Lair ads, but they really fucked up with Secret Lair recently. Like, I think I was telling the wife this. I think she knows this, but the last Secret Lair set I got was the Gale set, and it was supposed to come out like March 21st or something like that. I didn't get it till like 2 weeks ago. So I just got to get on their shit. It's just bad. So yeah, the wife is getting a bag. So we've got 30 packs here. We'll be opening all of them and talking about the cards and some of the things we're excited for. We did the pre-release last night, and I got a couple cards I really liked. I kind of lucked out, and actually, will you grab my pre-release kit?
What is it?
It's on the table. I lucked out, and they have these full art cards that are I forgot what Magic's calling them. Maybe the wife remembers. Magic had a like maybe someone in chat knows, but they were doing the reprints of like Zombify and some of the other like big flashy spells, and they got it should be. Yeah, there's hang on, chat. Yes, Bo did die momentarily. Bo did not have inputs, so Bo was sad. So it was part of the pre-release kit last night. We were very lucky. We got some femboy goats, like our buddy Meline, who she is a goat. But it's these. So there are a number of these really cool spells that got reprinted in this set. They're not really bonus sheet, I don't believe. I think they're officially part of the set. But I feel like I hit one of these in every single pack I pulled last night, which was insane. At the LGS, like these are so pretty. So we got Locust Spray, Zombify, with a really cool art treatment on that.
Yeah, a lot of these full art like that were really, really pretty.
I mean, I'm like, that's a gorgeous Locust Spray. Like, I don't like the original art personally, but it's really pretty.
Remember?
And then the Requisition Raid, that is an OTJ card that they recently reprinted.
I think it's a very good card. I love all those spree cards are really good.
Let's get that in there. You're a white player, white green, so you are white green is
any card where you have lots of options is a good.
White green is Selesnya.
Yes.
I don't play it, so
that's my home base. That is me.
I don't do Selesnya, so
that's my go-to.
You have fun with Selesnya. That will not be me. I can't do it.
It's the Enchantress colors, life gain colors, tokens, and big boys.
So we're gonna see if we can't get some good hits out of this, and we'll talk about the cards too, and what this looks like. Oh, we're starting out strong with a token, but even their tokens are pretty in this set. So treasure token, but it's like a portal. And then this elemental bird. I got so tired of seeing this bird last night. Oh my god. The number of dudes that were just dropping those on me. Insane. Alright, so I think this is like Pokemon where the last two cards or first two cards are supposed to be your hits. So we'll pull it back. Alright, so I keep forgetting that the camera's backwards. I'm having to like adjust how my hands
this set has lots of cute little frogs, and
yeah.
I played lots of cute little frogs last night.
I mean, so it's a one-drop death touch. Like I feel like that's normal for
every set. Every set is gonna have little black death touchers. That's just always gonna be.
But I mean, for 2 costs you get +1/+1, which is, I mean, early game.
And particularly he's just a little guy.
I mean, in standard this is gonna go great, but imagine pulling this at like turn 10 in a commander game.
It's just draft chat. It's just it's a body.
Yeah. Stone Dose. This is another one of those little cheapy. It's a common. Then we've got Fractal Mascot, Elk, Pursue the Past. Excuse me. This is years. I mean, it's Boros, but you gain 2 life. You may discard a card.
It seems like cards. Every one of these colleges has life gain as a sub theme. At least,
yeah. I mean,
it kind of feels like there's life gain everywhere.
It's weird to me because Lorehold is the college that was supposed to be like all the flashbacky stuff. Which don't know, this card does have flashback, but you're gaining 2 life, which feels Witherbloomy. So like, I feel like this would be fine in a 4-color deck too.
That's what I mean. I'm saying they all kind of touch together. You could probably do like splashing in and out.
I tried not to do much splashing last night because it hurt me when I tried to splash black. But let's see. So we've got, here's a potential commander, but not a great one. Creatures to control have +1/+1 counters with on them, have trample. Oh, so this is it's like putting Sphere Grid on a card, but you miss the what's the other thing Sphere Grid does?
Differently named lands. I mean, that could be good if you have a bunch of different types of lands and everything that with a +1 counter is trample. Not as a commander, but in the 99 that would be good.
But I mean, the 99 have like a Toph deck.
Yeah, or create a 0/0. Really, just any +1 counters deck would enjoy that. I mean,
yeah. Innis debate moderator. Why is he?
Why we have a Discord mod in this?
Yeah, seriously. But look at that. Like, look how cunty my man is.
He's so cunty.
He is cunty in a wheelchair. Look at him. We are.
Who's the wicked
lady?
Whatever Nessa, whatever. her
Nessa
name is.
Rose,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Oh my God, there's Nessa Rose. Gender bent Nessa Rose. And it's white, so that's have fun with that. I can't.
Make sure you're holding it straight up because you're holding it a little
Yeah,
bit.
keep holding it for me to look at it. Scoldy Administrator, it's just a regular. But repartee in there. But repartee is the
Repartee seemed like a cool effect. That's why I do want to play Silver Quill.
yeah, it was the Silver Core mechanic. So when you cast an instant source spell that targets creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. I think a lot of the repartee characters have that.
Yeah.
The I did get pull one last night that was double strike if you got repartee.
It's basically the Silver Quill is just all combat tricks. It's all like, I put this little guy out there that I'm attacking you with you. Why am I attacking with this little guy? I'm so stupid. Actually, no, he has +5. You know, that's
So Prof was talking about this on his so it's a 2-drop with the instant of jump. So when those creature attacks comes prepared. These prepared spells are really cool coming in, but target creature can fly until end of turn. Like this would be a nice game changer in the changing your game state. If you you got somebody that's not got flying, you can at instant speed be like, no, I'm blocking your flyer.
and the fact that you can do it every turn, every time he attacks is repeatable.
Well, oh yeah, and whenever this, you're right. Every time it attacks, look at you, scheming Silver Tongue.
All right, yeah, you need to start looking at the cards like I am up here, probably because you're holding it where people couldn't read it.
Vampire Warlock, beginning your second main phase. Yeah, let's fix that. Yeah,
Can you not read that?
I can't now. Oh yeah, Sign in Blood. That's a good one. I love.
Yeah,
that.
I used her last night.
Yeah.
She was because
Oh, that's right. Because you were playing with the bloom.
yep, and so it was just kind of a lot of times if they didn't have flyers, I could at least get 1 life every turn because of the life gain, which Wither Bloom was all about, getting life.
Hey,
I also
you did pull Bitter Triumph.
yeah,
last
I
night.
pulled 2 of them actually. So, definitely.
Additional cost to cast a spell, discard, or pay 3 life.
Which in Wither Bloom
Ooh.
you're gaining so much life, so you don't mind paying that for the most part.
Yeah,
Life.
but 2 cost removal. This is value.
Yeah.
That's
there's a good bit of 2 cost removal in black, but I mean that was in pre-release you got the
Oh,
one of the
yeah,
ones I
no.
had, but yeah.
I had a lot of expensive removal last night that I didn't play, but I also did not play a lot of increments, so the expensive removal wasn't
And,
value.
Well, removal is going to be generally more expensive in blue and red, unless you're just doing the like lightning bolt type of damage. But in black gets cheaper removal.
That's pretty. Some of the hollow falls I think are too crazy. Like even in this ring light, it's hard to read this, but when this creature enters, choose 1. Target creature comes prepared. So you could prepare unprepared spirit, or target creature comes unprepared. So if you're building a deck around those prepared spells, and I mean we talked about this a couple weeks, you and I about a week ago, was that the creatures that don't have a means to prepare their own spells, that they have to be blinked, something like this. This will give you a chance.
Yeah, I pulled this one and I somewhat regretted not using it, but
I guess
I didn't have enough of the prepare people. I really only had like 2.
The only downside is that this is an ETB, so this would need to be blinked. Will you pause that break? Snooze the break. 4 mana just land. This is one I played a lot of last night.
I think you need to start laying these flat on the ground because you're half the time you're putting it where no one could see it.
So Expressive Fire Dancer. When you cast an instant sorcery spell, this code gets 1/1. And this is one of the ones that gets double strike. I played the crap out of this card last night. Like this went in my pre-con or in my constructed deck. It was 3 copies in there.
How often were you able to, or did you have enough of the 5 mana? Like, how often were you able to do the big opus, the 5 mana big thing?
I did not pull enough 5 drops.
Yeah, that was the thing I was worried about, and I was worried about if anyone comes at you fast with a fast deck, then your deck being centered around 5 mana spells could be rough.
And I think that's part of what drugged me out last night, was that I didn't have enough like fast mana.
Feels like I do really like that effect. It feels like it might be more of a commander effect where you have the long games where doing 5 mana spells is not as big of a deal.
Honestly, like I feel like the commander players are eating really good recently, and standard's not getting as much love.
Yeah, that's been the case for a long time.
Yeah. And last out of this pack is Fall of the Limerets. So it's an infusion card. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Again, we're following the Twink satyrs.
Well, this was in my deck because the biggest thing is the second part that if you gain life this turn, you get to reveal 2 creatures or lands instead and put them in there. So Wither Bloom's trying to gain life every turn. So I was the one time I was able to cast this, I was able to bring 2 creatures into my hand, which was pretty sweet. That was the game where I ran away with it. That was part of it because I was able to load up.
That's weird.
Witherbloom is one of those, like, when it works, and it definitely I had some good moments last night. But
I mean, even like that little pest token is cute. Like, I don't want it near me.
I don't know what it's supposed to be,
but it's cute. It's like a
weird,
little pig.
It's a weird like cactus pig.
All right, let's see. So last gasp out of this pack. Target creature gets -3. I mean, that's gonna. The -3 has been a big one since. I mean, they brought that back with Lauren and made it a bigger deal. So it's been good to see those. And this is.
Well, Lauren was more like the -3 counters that you manipulate the counters and everything. But this is just a different way of having some removal. But you know,
good removal. Be like, oh yeah, you got your 2/2. It's dead. Interjection as well. +2. So and first strike. So I mean, you got a 1-drop instant flash and
the thing that I do like about standard and constructed and stuff is that you get to use like little combat tricks like that, and it's actually impactful. Or in commander, that's just not a big enough effect to be useful most of the time, but it's kind of cool.
So speaking of combat tricks, banishing betrayal. So return target armed land to its owner's hand. Surveil 1. So you're bouncing someone else's stuff, and you get to look at your cards and see what's next. So I mean, that's a great effect.
Just a little thing.
Value. Ancestral Anger next. Target creature gains trample and gets +X, where X is the number of card. All right, this is definitely a standard card. But I mean, even in standard, like the most you could get, it's 4 of these in it. So you could get +3 at your end.
This is 1+, yeah.
I mean,
but
that's
a 1 cost.
Yeah, 1 cost, good standard value. You pulled a bunch of these last night, I think. Noxious Newts.
I had 3 of them. Like every single game, I had at least one of these guys on the.
I don't know if I've seen many green cards with Death Touch, so that's really cool.
There's a fair amount of Mana Dork Death Touchers in green. That's not that uncommon.
We just got this in shiny, but we can repull it. We can show up this again. This is the Bibliothex Tonekeeper. And so this is your, again, I think you're going to want to put this in like blue or white, where you can either airbend or blink with this, like to bring this back so you can keep getting the ETB off of it.
But especially in these standard games, even if you can just get 1 extra prepared trigger off, that might be enough sometimes.
Yeah. There's more green eating.
Because some of these, they have like Demonic Tutor and some of these prepared spells.
Oh, yeah.
They have some crazy stuff on here.
Right, so you're creating green-blue factors and putting 3 1/1s on it. So, jeez, Jones. At the beginning of your combat your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target you control. I mean, so you're at entry, you're making a 3/3 blue-green fractal, and then during combat, you can put a +1 on it, and it doesn't say anything about like it's not +1 to the end of turn. You're adding those +1 counters. So that fractal, if they're not getting rid of it, you get a 4/4 fractal, 5/5 fractal.
Biggest reason why I think Quandrix was probably the best one of these for pre-release and everything is just because they have a lot of permanent effects, a lot of permanent pluses. You know, I mean, I had a fair amount with the Witherbloom. Like every time I gain life, add 1, but not enough. And I think Quandrix is just all about the counters. Counters are very big, are very powerful in these like limited formats.
All right, so black players, you're eating good because this is a 1-drop that I pulled last night and I loved because she is cunty. But there is Dami Mommy, the Lecturing Scorn Mage with Repartee. I mean, so it's a 1-drop with Repartee, and so you're getting the instant sorcery spells +1 counters creature. I mean, she's an old broad, but she's still got that MILF energy. Like she got the take old bitty still, and she's got that Odo waist. She built like Nico Robin.
Lord.
Charm is one that showed up a lot. I'm glad they went back to the charm cycle, but I do wish they'd done a little more with it. I think they kept the charm cycle as a little bit underpowered, even though it is uncommons. I mean, you're dealing damage to each 2 targets. You can bounce a card back or surveil 2 and draw. Like,
Yeah, I don't think I ever used mine. I had the Witherboom charm. I don't think I ever used it.
I know that the charms from Ravenica and OTJ, no, sorry, Ravenica and the first Strixhaven weren't given a whole lot of play because they were very quickly power crept, and this just feels to me like a revisiting of the very quickly power crept cards. So
Yeah.
I doubt it'll see a lot of play for too long. Quillblade Laureate. So double strike, this instant paired with 2-fold intent. So the target creature gets the +1 double strike.
That's not bad.
No,
Double strike is pretty good.
double strike is lit.
The only problem, like, I guess with these, you have to bounce it if you want to repeat it. But still, in some games, if you play this later on and then get a double strike, that could end the game. I mean, the double strike on a flyer that already has some, it's already buffed up.
I mean, I can't play this, but I mean, double strike with my Ozai, where you're getting 7 damage every hit, and then by the way, you're taking 14 commander damage flying. Suck it.
Yeah. Double strike is a sneaky way of like the end of the game.
Antiquity on the Loose. I saw Professor talking about this one yesterday when we were watching his videos. So creating the 2/2 red white spell with cast when in your hand, put a 1/1 counter on each spirit you control. I mean, Lorehold wants to, particularly if you're playing like with the what's his name, not Quintavious, Quintus.
It's something like that. Is the Quinn
the big elephant.
you want me to dismiss that?
Yeah, for right now. The big elephant. But yeah, so I mean, he's creating those spirits. I mean,
yeah, a lot of these want to create a bunch of spirit tokens.
You're just boosting that up.
Buff all of them up.
Here's another one of those reprint cards. Feed the Swarm. Love this. I mean, it's a 2-drop to destroy. Again, Black loves their 2-drop removal. The only downside of this one is you lose the life, but I mean, you play this in a deck where you want to be losing life, and like if you lose life, your opponents lose more.
Gaining a bunch of life anyway,
yeah.
So you don't mind as much. But, I mean, Black has a lot of 2-drop removals with some downside, and then downside just changes.
Here's our
oh my god,
mythic.
Oh
Darby.
Lord, why didn't I have him? What the
Professor Delian Fell, and again, it's hollow foil, so it's not great.
How this would have been like just made my deck last night. Holy,
you draw a card for existing.
I know. It'd be amazing, and I can just gain life any turn I want, destroy a target creature any turn one, and you get whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All right, I want them. And I want to go back in time and give them to me last night.
Yeah, seriously. And even like their lands are pretty. So the basic lands even are pretty. Like I like those the ruins. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
Words are difficult. But yeah, I mean, we've already got a good hit. I wonder what that card costs, because it's a good one. If it's not a $20 card already,
I mean, it's like probably good, but like fine in like a lot of decks. But like specifically in that pre-release last night with my Witherloom deck, that would have just made things so much easier. Like,
Ulna Alley Shopkeep. So it's card of menace. I mean, again, a cheap menace.
For the infusion, I didn't have nearly enough infusion cards that got the pluses every time you gain life. I didn't get nearly enough of those.
I think that's the bad thing, is like I am so commander brained that I look at these cards and I'm like, this is a great early game playing commander, but late game you don't want this in your hand.
Most of these cards are not going to be commander cards.
Yeah,
that's just how that is. I'm just thinking of like in our pre-release and everything for the most part, because most of these cards are not going to be
100%.
Yeah.
Rehearsed Debater this is a new one for me, is too. Jin Bard with Vigilance. 2-drop Vigilance is great, but then you get your +1
the normal repartee.
Yep.
It should just
kind of a basic Silver Quill character.
There's a lot of those. I just want to have as many cards that has repartee as possible. Also, repartee is just fun to say. I will say,
my blue player is coming out because Spellbook Seeker. Flying is prepared and careful study for 1 mana. Draw 2.
Not bad.
I'll take the little mini wheel.
And you get a flyer.
And I get a flyer. All right, Seeds of Spoils. Additional cost, cast spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards and pay a treasure. I mean, again, because it's red, you're overpaying for blue tricks, but
Yeah.
it's still good.
Red can do almost everything. They just have to pay such a premium to do it.
All right, I'm gonna rage this card. So the guy I played with at the end last night that I wasn't the happiest with because of his hygiene, he kept dropping this all night, pissing me off.
A giraffe. I don't know if I've ever seen a giraffe.
Hungry Giraffalon. It's a giraffe creature. I don't know.
I love it. I love
We're
it.
gonna check Scryfall and see if there's more giraffe creatures. But reach and increments. I mean, increments, whatever. But reach. If you did not give the giraffe reach, what are you doing?
Hey, you see that neck?
What that neck do? Bogwater Lumerette.
This was another one of my little guys that I played.
So I thought
I needed more of him though.
I thought the Lumerettes were the I thought the Lumerettes were the satyrs, but apparently not. I wonder what Lumerette is supposed to be. Like I don't know why it's a Lumerette, because Lumerette shows up on those satyr cards too.
I'm not sure, but he was very good.
Yeah, Spirit Mascot. When one more card you grow it. This is pure Lorehold. I mean, Lorehold wants to do graveyard pulls, so
And really, no one else does in Boros. So it really is a very unique Boros set.
yeah. I mean,
Boros is usually I'm just gonna punch you in the face real hard and real fast.
but I think like with the life gain stuff in Boros here, it's a shame that your Aerith deck can't splash red. Because I feel like some of these Lorwyn card, Strixhaven cards, and the Lorehold cards would have some synergy with your Aerith deck.
No.
There's my my red blue, even though it's a pure blue card. Top 3 cards. Put the rest in your library in any order. If there's an instant or special card in your graveyard, instead put 2 of them in your hand.
Yeah, the guy I was playing against that was playing Prismari played this several times, and it was very annoying.
Yeah. I mean, I feel bad, but like this is really a set that blue ate in. Blue got so much, so I'm happy here. I didn't see much of this. I did pull one of these, but again, it's Lorehold, and I played against one Lorehold player, and they weren't good. But their deck was dog water, so was mine. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, exile it to 1 target creature from a graveyard. That's not bad.
Well, graveyard hate, kind of
Yeah.
expensive, but trample and lifelink though.
I'm good with the graveyard hate though, because like I'm thinking about like Olivia deck that is so graveyard heavy. Like, oh, you've got Gary in there. No, Gary's gone. Bye. Exile him. Topia Lecturer. This is one that showed up too in one of the Quandrix guys, and I hated it because it is a mana dork with increment, and so.
But add green equal to his power, and that's in Quandrix that wants to put a bajillion counters.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually very strong. That's a command. That could be a commander card. Absolutely, that's
200%.
Like I could put that in Bumbleflower right now, and it would probably be very useful.
Yeah.
Because you just breathe and those colors and counters happen. So
I don't like your. I already don't.
Yeah,
like them,
yeah, listener. This is my type of card. This is me. This is my type of thing. Sylvala, Heart of the Wilds is my favorite card in all of.
Dina's guy. So Dina gets her own card, but she is. Dina's the face commander for the Witherbloom deck. So
She's the commander deck that I kind of want. Is her at the top.
So library for a creature card, reveal it, and put in your hand or graveyard, then shuffle. So you've got the chance to like mill it or hold on to it, depending on what you want from it. So like if you've got like me who has the graveyard full decks like Terra.
This is actually pretty sick. It's just a tutor. It's just a three drop tutor.
Remember, isn't Terra? Is she red, white, black, or is she?
She's Mardu, yeah, red, white, black.
Okay, yes, so this wouldn't work for Terra, but still, it's a good card.
I want that Dina deck.
Bulk up. Some red. Love it. Double the creature's power in a turn. Flashback for 4. You know this is going to be an instant add to Ozai, right?
Gross. Get out of here.
Like, Oh yeah. Remember we were talking about like the 1414?
You're right. I should go ahead and start like making my pile of maybe one.
I almost brought that tray in here to start sorting them out by color.
I could just have a stack.
Yeah. And the really good.
Yeah,
put
you
off to
should
the side.
separate that for yourself.
Well, no, these
is good.
are just the good art ones I'm putting off to the side. And then Stress Stream's an uncommon one. I saw this played once, but it deals 5 damage to one target creature. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. So I mean, that's Prismari. Prismari wants to be doing the surveillance, so this is great. But it's on the one hand, I wish it would have just said Surveil 2. And put one in your hand and the other one either on top or bottom of your library. But this is giving you like, hey,
I feel like in a lot of cases this would be spending too much for what you're getting, but in the context of Opus, that makes this type of card a lot more worth it because you're getting all of these effects on top of whatever Opus trigger you're getting, you know.
And then I will say that one of the other things they did was in their land cycles they did have a lot more tapped lands, but
Every set has.
Yeah, they've had more.
They also do have a new series of lands that in this set that seems very tailor-made for Commander. I don't know if you've seen them. It's a dual land that comes in untapped
it's
if
the twisted if your opponents have 8 or more lands.
Yeah, if your opponents have 8 lands, which obviously in Standard is going to be very rare to happen, but in Commander that's pretty easy. You know.
Oh yeah,
like, so,
I mean. You're talking about like turn 3. There should be 9 lands on your commanders on your on the. If your opponents have a missing land drop, you should have 9 lands on the board. So turn 3, you're playing a dual land with no drawbacks. Masterful Flourish is another new one for us. I don't think we pulled many duplicates so far. This is great.
Target creature is +1 gains indestructible. This also would have been very good last night for me.
This is my protection for Ozai, my boy. Like, you're gonna destroy Ozai?
You have not heeded my advice. I still think you should turn the Ozai into a semi-equipment deck because you could get equipment that will give him indestructible forever, not just one turn. You know.
Yeah.
That's what you need in Ozai.
Like a Hammer Refresh or something.
And I mean, there's just like even simple little ones. Even the Swiftfoot or not Swift, whichever one gives them Shroud or whatever. Lightning Greaves, whichever one. I think they both do.
They're cheap drops though.
But then there's a bunch of equipments that can do that, so that sticks around. This is just a one turn, you know. Yeah.
So Allen Historian, just Surveil, but it's a reasonable card.
Yeah, it's just the Boros.
Yeah,
thing.
you're just pulling the
world. The Boros, cards leaving your graveyard.
Banishing Trail. This one came up a couple times. You're returning a target non-land permanent to its owner's hand.
Yeah, this is just one of the boring, low-cost blue instants that for some reason you guys get all excited about, but they're so boring.
We like to cast spells. I'm sorry. You're talking about a game where we're playing wizards and you're mad I'm casting spells?
Yeah, I'm casting big-ass dinosaurs. I'm casting cool stuff.
My wife, the Timmy.
I'm casting freaking...
As she goes to pull out her Timmy deck.
Like, that's a magic card, okay? Like, big old dinosaur that creates more dinosaurs. That's a magic card.
It's a 4/4.
That's a Magic the Gathering card, but he brings other dinosaurs every time a dinosaur comes in.
Ozai is a 7/7.
Okay, I got a Gigantosaurus in here. Somewhere.
It's a 5-drop, but again, this plays to your Opus because, and this works right in Prismari because you're getting your 6-drop, and if
and this is where, like, as a blue-red, I'm not gonna say hater, but not really enjoyer. This is why this has been more interesting to me, because at least this is incentivizing you to do interesting things, like with these high cost spells that actually have like a big impact, like 6 damage and exile a card like that, like big stuff. And I like, because like blue-red incentivizes you to just cast a million little tiny little annoying little things or whatever. I like that this one's like, no, do something big. You know, come here with one big turn instead of a million little tiny turns.
I think,
which is different. I like that. I like
the one thing that's disappointing about this set is not having as many lessons as I would have liked because my IRO deck could be eaten. Like, imagine me dropping this for one.
Lessons is probably going to go back to being like a not heard of thing, whatever. But
Whatever. 10-year concoctor. It's just standard green. It looks like so. Whenever target creature comes opponent you control, you may draw a card. So if you get targeted, then
no, I mean
draw a card.
that's pretty sick. I mean,
Yeah.
just card draws, like any type. Because a lot of this whole set is a lot of targeting things with instants and stuff. So drawing a card,
And targeting your own stuff. I mean, you get to draw cards. There's that Bibliothex Stormkeeper again.
and it had the buff as long as you gain life. So that was awesome.
Pest Mascot.
This was like the #1 card in my deck. I know it doesn't look like much, but whenever you gain life, put the +1 on it. I just kept gaining life and putting it on there, and I just saw like the guy's will break. He's like, "Oh my god, that's another counter! Oh no, another counter!" He's like, "Yeah, I gotta keep you from gaining life this turn, or it's over." You know, like literally. So this guy got big in some of my games, and I had more than one of him on the field. So
And it's me, Autistic Process.
shut up.
5-drop. So choose one, deal 6 damage, 2 damage, or create the 3/3.
Yeah, see, this is cool stuff, and this is the type of thing that would be too expensive, so it wouldn't be smart to play otherwise. But
Standard.
now you have an excuse because of Opus. You have an excuse,
And that's the
for
other thing.
it,
So like
that's the cool-
because of this thing, like the vanilla test almost gets thrown out. This is a copy for us, but it's the cunty satyr.
See, I had her in my deck, and she would have been amazing. I never pulled her.
Is that a
I never
chick?
drew her. I think it is, but I don't know.
It looks fairly flat chested. I mean, look, there's flat chested girls, but
Yeah, there's we exist. Shut up.
I played this a lot. This was in my pre-release Tesla Tangential. So
Look at that ponytail.
Yeah.
Damn.
the increment, but at the beginning of your turn, you may put pay X, and I can move counters off him. So like, if you're just, it's like Titus's thing.
Titus, yeah.
This is Titus's effect. So like, I'm just moving counters around.
The gin. I don't think I've seen the gin either.
The bad thing is though, you're having to pay for it. Where Titus is a free move at the beginning.
Pay X and move X. Yeah, but you can also move. Titus can only move 1. This guy can move as many as you can pay for, so that's the other part of it, you know.
Oh, I don't think I've seen this. So we're talking about other lands. Enters unless you control 2 or more. That's not not the most. This is a reprint.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, baby, this is not a new thing. This is
That's a
this is
reprint. I'm being
existing
silly.
card, yeah.
I got it excited.
It's still good. Like I would put this to the side because you're gonna want this in other decks. Like anything that can come in not tapped, like that's probably worth like $10. I would say just put it in a. Well, you don't have a blue. I might take it.
Keep all this stuff together because like some of this stuff can go up. A lot of stuff actually will go up on the TC player store we have.
I just don't want to lose the good stuff. The stuff that's interesting.
We're putting good stuff up for sale. Don't act like we're being cheap.
No, we will.
Rude butt. Monstrous Rage is another reprint. I love the art on these cards. Again, I wish I knew what they were calling these cards. This cycle. The showcase cards, they had a name for it, but still.
Yeah. Oh, so it's like the rolls are like auras, I think. Yeah.
So it's another reprint. And then there's your cute little
My little guy, be shiny
Noxious
this
Newt
time.
and shiny.
I like him. He's cute.
And then another just tap land, but you've got your
Just
Prismari
surveil.
tap land.
Yeah.
We're going through these a little faster than I thought we were going to. Alright, get rid of those tokens. Oh, this is a reprint, definitely, but still a good one. Reprint from the Grave. That's pretty art for reprint from the Grave. So many of the older black cards, like pulled from the Grave, have like just disgusting art. Like
They do. This still would have been very good in my deck, but
yeah, but this is I will accept this. This is acceptable zombie.
I don't, to be honest, know what I'm looking at. I can't
It's. Let me get it closer.
I see colors. That can't really. Yeah, is that the
Is that
head?
a hot guy?
Is that the head?
Let's
I
see.
can't. I just don't even know what I'm looking at. Which
Oh
honestly,
no, it's chick.
I feel that way about a lot of black cards. I'm like, it's just a mess of stuff going on. Okay, let's see.
Oh, and the boy, Ajani, the legendary white planeswalker.
Ooh, big cat daddy.
Yep. 3 less to cast if you target a tap creature to destroy it. So that's
Not
it's
terrible.
a
Not terrible.
2-drop destroy tap creature.
Yeah, yeah.
Rude.
Not the worst.
Quick study.
Again,
Again, cheap.
the boring little tiny blue instance.
We like this. Unstable Mockery just feels like Vicious Mockery to me, but renamed. But unsubtle, Mockery deals 4 damage to target creature in Surveil 1. So, I mean, it's expensive for Surveil 1, but again, you're doing...
So the
in
boring
red.
little red spells.
You're doing blue stuff in red. Mindful Biomancer, Dryad Druid. When this creature enters, you gain 1 life. I mean, that's your silly little Witherbloom. Not very...
Not the most impactful, but it's just...
The 3-drop to give 2/2.
Sounds like a desperation move a little bit, but
It feels expensive. I mean, I don't think this is really a value card. Page Loose Leaf. This is one that it cannot be in Commander, period, because of the way it works, the Grandeur. But if memory serves, I think this is the 2nd ever card that has Grandeur on it. But for Grandeur, you discard another card named Grandeur and reveal a card from top of your library until you reveal an instant sorcery card. So yeah, I mean, this feels like it kind of has to be standard. But I pulled 1 of these and only 1 last night. Or I would have played the crap out of it in my Prismari deck because...
Yeah, I don't know. You have to have 2 of them at least.
Yeah.
In your hand, like I could.
That's what I'm saying. Like, only had 1.
I could never see. Even if I had 2, I'm not gonna spend 2 slots. Because what if I just draw 1 and then I'm like, well, this sucks.
All right. Elemental Mascot, another Opus creature, but when you cast an instant source spell, this creature gets +1 until end of turn. If 5 more mana was spent to cast a spell, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until the end of your next turn. That's not... It's an okay flavor for me. But I think, like, for this cost, like, and maybe I'm being exorbitant, but on a 3-drop, if you're then spending 5 more mana, so 8 mana total for this, I feel like it should be a free cast if you're exiling it.
Or some sort of cost reducer. I bet that you need to reset your guy.
Yeah, will you do that for me?
I will do it.
Click on the cogwheel and scroll up and hit calibrate. And tell the camera off. Hit camera off. It's yep, and back on. We'll make it recalibrate. It doesn't want to play nice. You can turn it off and on again, I guess. Technology's not the best sometimes. Oh, there we go. I feel like it wasn't connected to the camera because the camera didn't light up red.
It's still not moving your mouse.
But look, go back to the... Go up. Yeah, it looks like it's not even...
Just gonna exile the whole thing and back in?
Yeah.
Would that mess things up?
It shouldn't. Yeah. Close. And then click out of tits. Or not out of it, but to the right. Minimize it. Tits is fine. Minimize tits. Oh, come over here. And right click on the Steam icon and start VTube Studio. We'll give it a chance to restart. Here's another one though. Primary research. When this enchantment enters, return target non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, there we go. We're connected. At the beginning of your instep, if a card left, you get card draw. I mean, again, you're doing blue things in white. So for lore hold, you're
leaned over, but
hit the... I think it is the ring light fucking with him because he's usually not this finicky. Go back up. Or click on the camera. The top left. There, calibrate. There we go. Yeah. It's upside down. It was upside down. But yeah, I mean, so again, we talked about a second ago, you're overpaying for it because it's not in the right colors. Paradox Surveyor. This is your Simic or your Quandrix. Sorry. When this creature enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a land or a card with X in its mana from among them and put it in your hand. Quandrix loves those X spells, so that makes sense.
I may enjoy Quandrix if I actually try it. But
I think
I
green
might
is
try it on Arena.
it might be how we get you to be a blue player.
Well, I already like Simic a lot.
But we can get you to be a real blue player. I did pull this card last night too, the Strixhaven, with it being Silver Quill, but I didn't play Silver Quill. I stuck with Prismari, where X is the number of creatures you control. Rest in graveyards. I mean, yeah, it's your graveyard pull.
It's a very specific thing, but it could work in certain.
I was trying to surprise you with this. I wanted to surprise. All right, y'all. This is. She saw it before you guys did. This is rude of her. There's our second mythic, and it's the one
There's
she
the
wanted.
big boy.
With a blue in the balancer, affinity
There's
for
the big
creatures,
boy.
flying death touch. And Maldhound talked about this, but the dragon cycle was really good. Silver Quill got boned. I mean, Silver Quill got nothing. Silver Quill did not get a good dragon. Everyone says dragon is fantastic.
This will be a very different type of deck than I would do, because it definitely wants to do an instant sword. But I can find a way to make that. Just the amount of cost reducing you can do with this. If you just have a bunch of little stupid tokens, which green and black is good at, and then all instants and sorcery spells have.
Yeah.
Or cost 1 less for each of your stupid little tokens you have. I mean, like, you could do some dumb things with that.
It's not a mana pip less. It's just 1 less. But like now your 2-drop black spells or your 2-drop green spells just cost 1 pip.
Yeah. Yep. You could do some stupid things with that for sure. The base one maybe won't cost a bunch. I'm sure the like special versions of him probably cost a lot.
There's royal treatment. Target creature control gains hexproof until end of turn. Create a royal roll. So we're doing more of these rolls.
I mean, this is like there are a lot of green, just 1 green pip for hexproof, and that's it. So at least this is 1 green for hexproof plus something else. So you know, that's a very usable card for sure.
And then the last 2 we've already pulled. So there's a quick study, but shiny, and then another tapped Prismari land. These have been pretty good hits.
I'm glad we got Wither Flow.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I hope we get some of the other dragons.
I'm looking for some bigger hits.
There
but
are
Wither Bloom's
so
a good
many
one.
in here. Jesus.
It's 30 packs.
I still would like to do like maybe Alex doesn't know what a cube is, but I know like I could take all these cards and we could still do some sort of. I'll look up how a cube draft works.
Cube is 6 sides.
Shut up.
Nearing Shade Rider. This is one I haven't seen before. Vampire Warlock. Flying when this creature enters, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Disgusting.
Yep, that could have been nice.
Disgusting. In fact, I got to do this. This is fitting. This is fitting. This is
Dirty,
fitting.
dirty.
Dirty. Stupid ass card. This is not a Johnny, but it is a cat.
So Johnny's
furry.
cousin.
Yeah. The Eager Glyph Mage. Cat cleric, when this creature enters, create a 1/1 black including token. I mean, it's just Silver Quill, but
Get a flyer.
you're paying 4 to create a body. A 1/1 body.
But it's flying. I mean, it's protection. It's for constructed for limited.
I feel like what is it? Birds of Paradise. It does the same thing.
Yeah, but
but
you don't have
cheaper.
access to that in limited. And that card's like that card's like $40. There's a reason why that card doesn't. But that card's just a mana dork. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how Birds of Paradise is. It's just
Oh man, I'm mixing
it's
it up.
a flying mana dork.
There's something that creates a bird. Whatever. I played this a bunch last night. I've had 3 copies of this in my deck because I was just like, all right, I'm getting rid of your shit. Bye. It's like, hey, that's a cute spell you played. Bounce. We get calibrate again. I think I've looked too far away.
Common blue thing. You gotta look straight ahead.
It's hard to
Do something straight for the first time in your life.
All right, Tomo Blast. I know I pulled a bunch of these. This is that Quintorius or whatever his name is.
Is there any time you're going to spend 5 mana to do 2 damage and feel good about it? You know, that's just my only problem.
I mean,
Like the flashback's there, and it's like, hey, that's good. It has flashback. I might use that someday. You're not gonna use that. You're never gonna use that.
You would have to be an Opus deck for this to make it a payoff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess that's fair. Yeah. I didn't think that was fair.
The Mindful Biomancer. Oh, it's because you're gain one life.
Yeah,
Again, you're
we've
just
seen
doing
that
with the blue
before,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Page. Another page card. So, hey, we're looking at her. Oh, this is very pretty. This is also Prismari, so I'm a little bit biased, but Visionary's Dance. So create two. I don't like the bodies. I don't do the Token Dipshit Brigade in blue, so or red.
But in standard constructed, it's pretty useful just to have the blockers. And
Yeah.
you talked about how you got beat down by some flyers, and this is where that.
And
comes
I
from.
didn't build these. I probably should have.
We're both used to commander, where this would be like not worth it, but when it comes to standard and everything is so much faster for the most part, and you're getting a lot more damage coming your way, just having things to put in the way of fire is pretty important.
But also, I mean, a bigger thing I think for this card, especially like in standard, is you've got a 2-cost cycler to discard it and look at the top two. So you
You have options.
have
which
options
is
for this. That's always good. So that's a good. I mean, I'd call it a good card. Living History was one I pulled. I have a few of these in shiny that I pulled from the set, but again,
That's
you're
more
creating
the
spirits.
Boros and more that's
You're doing Lorehold's thing.
Oh.
So good stuff there for Lorehold. Paradox Surveyor. This is a new one for us to get as well. Creature entries look at the top 5 cards. So I mean,
We've seen this one.
Okay, did we?
Yeah, the excellent mana card. Yeah.
Stirring Automancer. We looked at Joined Researchers. This is a new one.
Gee.
Yeah, there's
Gee.
there's actually been a couple of gay cards in this set, which were surprising to me. But Secret Rendezvous. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what was on there. That's cute.
At the
Yeah.
beginning of each instep, if an opponent has more cards in the hand than you, this creature comes prepared.
Okay, Secret Rendezvous is an objectively bad card, but I like it. It's cute. You know, everybody's gonna draw. There are much better ways to draw where you don't have to make your opponents draw. But you know me, I'm Group Hug.
I don't want to show you this card. In fact, I probably should kick her out of her own office for this card.
I'll be good.
Well, no, because you're gonna immediately. She wants to build a
You
hair
can-
parent deck.
You can sell any card that I like here. Oh, I play this card in Arena all the time. And that's such a cute art. Oh my god, that's so cute. Yeah, I play this card in my Heir Apparent deck on in Arena.
3/1/1 White Rabbit creature.
I also
tokens.
have like 3 different token rabbit arena decks. This is a common card. And that card is the art is so
You are
fucking
a
cute.
token rabbit.
He's so cute.
I got a lot of value out of this. I didn't think I would originally, but Potioner's Trove. It's just a mana dork. But
Yeah, so I had that in there in my deck, and I had it in my hand a few times, but I never felt worth it to cast it instead of a creature. You know, like that. I was always just sitting there with it and never actually played it.
you've got the gain 2 life though, which I mean,
Yeah,
if you don't have a way that turn to gain life and you're trying to do
that
your
was
gain
the,
life
always
draw
the
a card
problem. Is like I didn't have enough mana to play this and instant together or whatever, and it just felt like a waste of a turn to just play this. You know.
Fair. And then even though it's a land, I still want to show this off because these full art lands are so pretty.
Yeah, they are.
And the
cool.
fact that like for all of these lands, they've included the mana symbol as part of the art.
Mhm.
I think that's so fucking pretty.
I did not know Hop to It was in this set. So.
Yeah, they did a lot of reprints on this. I'm pleased. Alright. Token. I hated this card. I saw it a bunch last night against people, but Muse's Encouragement. I didn't pull this, but you're creating 3/3 flyers, so you're spending 5 mana. So you're playing into your Opus hard.
Yeah, there's a lot for one particular one, but you're more for the Opus.
But you're also surveilling, so yes, it's a lot for the mana for the creature creation, but
It is a common. That's probably if you have to play that one. It is.
Orc Sorcerer, Awaken the Ages. Ooh. Creature instant prepared, create 2 red spirit tokens. So not bad. That's I say it's not bad.
That's a high cost.
That's 6 cost for 2.
Yeah, that's a high cost.
So you'd have to be playing Lorehold, but Lorehold doesn't have Opus. Why? I don't know why we. Well, you could put some red Opus cards in there, but
Yeah, I mean, maybe they have some cards thinking that you might mix and match too. You know, but not the best. It's a little expensive.
I hated seeing this in Quandrix last night, but Efflorescence.
Oh yeah, I played this card in my
Of
deck
course you did.
because the gain life and the gain trample and indestructible. So this was my main protection spell, and I saved the game several times for this.
I'll rip this in half.
What is it useless?
I pulled a bunch of these, but didn't play them because again, I played Princess Mario.
The art's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like the. It's like
Cool
Attack on
art.
Titan guy.
But it's 4 cost removal, so it's a little expensive. But
But it is exiled instead of destroyed. That's
Yeah.
the biggest thing. Black does not have access to exiling very much. Like black can destroy things like anything, but they have a hard time of exiling, so everything can come back.
so here's our first strike 3/4 cost with Form's Favor. Target creature is +1 against flying.
That's not bad. 1 mana to give something flying.
It's
That's
common, but still value.
you could. I mean, that's could be a game winner.
Another copy of Page. So we now have 3 copies of Page.
I mean, that card needs to be common if you have to have more than one of it to.
Campus Composer came up a bunch last night too. It's a Ward 2, Merfolk Ward, and then Aqueous Aria, so 4
Similar
cost.
to
Cost.
the other card, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's when you're getting Opus out, it's good value there. Stand up for yourself.
Stand up for yourself.
Destroy target creature power 3 or greater. Is that a Hobbit? No, that
It looks like it.
fucking Bilbo Baggins up there being like
That's cute.
Mind Roots, excuse me.
I
Target player
drew one of
discards 2
these, yeah.
cards.
Oh, and I like this a lot because it's target player discards 2 cards. So usually people would be like, okay, well, I'm just going to discard my lands, not my good things. This is like, okay, well, if you do that, then you're going to ramp me. You know, if you decide to just discard your lands, you're going to give me one of them. And if you don't discard your lands, well, now you're discarding the good stuff. So I kind of like that, you know. Of all the forced discard, I think that's one of the better ones.
More Quandrix, Apply Geometry. Create a token that's a copy of target non-RR permanent.
Put 6 +1 calendars on it. Yeah, not bad.
Disgusting.
Not bad.
I should have played Quandrix last night. There's your Informed Inkrite.
So this was in my deck. I splashed a little bit of white in my deck, and this one was pretty useful.
So whenever you cast instant or source spell that targets creature, there's your 1/1 Inkling. Yeah, I see why you splashed that.
Yeah, just get flyers every turn.
Did you pull as many of these as we've pulled today? Because like I feel like we've gotten one of these
that's
every
cute.
card, but
That's
it's a good
cute.
art.
Yeah. No, I hadn't gotten this, but that is really cute.
I mean, it's a 2 cost 4 greater. Like that's value.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
And
I
then
think that's a common like old card. You know,
Yeah.
like
that's a shiny mascot. And then this is not the full art, but still a very pretty land. Try not to burp in the mic.
You want me to stop the ad? So
Oh, it's already going. It's on for a minute and a half.
you can dismiss it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to?
It's just going to dismiss the notification, so we can wait until there's nobody watching. It's a Geico commercial. It's Pendy. Yeah.
Leave my dick alone in deck.
Thoroughfare was streaming. It's Pendy's channel. $20. It's you on a card.
Send in the pest.
Yep, send in the past. It's you. So each opponent discards a card. You create a 1/1 black creature with whenever this you gain token attacks. You gain 1 life. So it's a 2 cost. You only get 1, but you're making everyone else discard a card. So you're making them choose.
And life game.
We already Autobound card pages one we've already pulled. Did we already pull a text spectacular? This is one I pulled last night with increment, but you should be able to, so it's not bad.
It's so boring that it's indistinguishable from a lot of the other
Yeah.
ones. They're just like
But
this. I don't know.
It's Frog. You
Yeah.
get a Frog. You like your Frogs. Zealous Swordcaster, I think is. I pulled this last night. I didn't play it. It was 6 cost. I didn't really see the value in it. I did originally, but like you're putting in sorcery for your hand when it's an ETB.
Yeah, you can recast something, but that you still have to pay for it, the separate thing again. You know,
There's another Newt. Frug.
or Salamander.
Salamander. Wilton the He. This is Boros or Lorehold. But when the spell costs 2 less to cast, if one or more cards left together this turn, gross. So you could get it for 2. Wilton the He does 5 damage. Ooh.
And exile if it dies.
2 cost
Not bad.
removal. Not bad in red white. Thunderdrum Soloist. I did play against this, but it is an Opus card, so it's good with Mari. Whenever you cast it, it does 1 damage each opponent. So like in 3 damage at 5 or more. So like this is something that I think would be fine for Commander, even like if you're doing.
Yeah, if you're doing a lot of spell slinging.
Yeah. This is a new one for us too. Spirit Call Enthusiast. We haven't seen this one yet, but whenever one or more tokens you control enter, becomes prepared, and 1 or 2 target creatures each get 2 tools in a turn for 2 cost.
And like they should be becoming prepared a lot, because if you're doing, I just would assume you're doing a lot of tokens.
You should be doing this every turn if you're playing Lorehold. I think
You could even do it more than once a turn, especially like in Commander. If you have 2 different instances of tokens coming in, I mean, you'd have to have a lot of mana to do all of that, but you should be able to do that a good bit, you know.
Well, you would have to. The way the stack I think would work would be you'd have to do the.
You have to be tokens,
that.
then you cast it, then tokens, then you cast
It's
it.
unprepared, token, prepared, token, prepared, token, prepared. But you have to just keep.
And you have to keep spending the 2 mana to cast that. So I mean, you're probably only going to be able to do it like twice in the turn at most, but still, it's not still enough.
This is a new one. Teacher's Pass. I like that.
Ooh.
Silly menace. It's a little
Actually,
skeleton
yeah,
creature.
Dang, yeah, this would have been great in my deck because of recursion. I didn't have enough recursion, honestly, and the menace would have been sweet.
That's a 2-drop menace.
Yeah, that would have been sweet.
Fractalize. Again, a good X spell. In turn, target creature becomes a green blue fractal with base power and toughness equal to X+1.
Also not bad.
Played in big flashy spells. Planar Engineering.
Oh wait, no, sorry, yeah, this is not the one I was thinking.
Sack 2 lands.
It's just a ramping thing.
Yeah.
So this is the one that I was saying in Toph is crazy.
Oh
And
yeah.
everything else it's whatever, but in Toph it's insane because you sacrificed the 2 lands, but in a Toph deck, no you didn't.
Yeah.
Because they come right back, and then you search for 4 lands. So basically you cast this and you gain 4 mana for casting this. You gain 4 lands for that casting.
Yeah,
this.
so you're spending 4 mana to get 6 mana.
To get 4 because you sacrifice 2 you
Oh,
already
yeah.
had or whatever, but still 1 mana per, like, that's still good. It's still very good.
I think this is a reprint from the Brothers War, but Brotherhood's End is a good one. Brotherhood's End deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker,
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
or
Yeah.
destroy all artifact.
Yeah.
So, like, oh man, look, everyone's ramping but me. No one has a Soul Ring anymore.
This is one of these like piddly little red damage spells that I actually think is good. Like that's actually good.
Like, oh, you had a Soul Ring? No, you don't. Rapid Attack. This is a shiny, but so it's hard to read on this. But until end of turn, any number of target creature you control gets +1. So you can give your whole
And
board.
one of the most important things when they die, they draw a card. So you know,
So if you're doing Witherbloom tokens,
and if you're doing sacking and all that stuff.
yeah, your Phyrexian altar over here. Oh yeah. Hello, puppy. You were acknowledged. Our son is in the room, being annoying as he does. Masterful Flourish. This is another Silver card. Or creature you control is +1 indestructible in turn. So not bad.
Black
For a
doesn't have a
1-drop.
lot of protection. so-
Ascendant Despot. This is not one we've seen yet, but flying. When this creature put a 1/1 counter on the target creature you control, you can combat your turn, exile one other target card from a graveyard.
Some graveyard hate encounters a little expensive.
I always like graveyard hate though.
Neither one of us are really graveyard
no.
people.
I did pull this and played it. I enjoyed it. It's interest repaired. So,
Yeah, just easy 2 cards.
yeah. And you get your Opus trigger if it's 5 cost. This got played against me a bunch. Well, Artist.
Yeah, the guy played against me too.
Whenever you cast an interest or spell, +1/+1 on this creature, 5 or more mana.
And the guy I was playing
You
against
said?
was bad about not marking the pluses with anything, so I would forget that he had done that, and I'm like, oh wait, that's how much.
So we got Wilton the Heat again. Pest Mascot. There's a
So
repress
good,
for us.
so good.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Would you
Aberrant-
love me if I was an aberrant mana
Mana
worm?
Whenever you cast instant sorcery, gives +X until end of turn where X is the amount of mana spent to cast that spell.
Ah, with all these high cost instants and sorceries during this set, yeah.
I mean, in Quandrix, this would go crazy. It could bounce on it crazy
But
style.
even just like that splashed into a Prismari deck, just doing all the big Prismari Opus stuff or whatever, and then
So
you're also
Teamer.
giving it, yeah.
but
that'd be
also,
cool.
but also, could the worm get it?
I mean, that's a big hole there, I don't know.
Hole in the goal. That's what you heard it here first. Rabbit Attack is again 2 cost and trying inner creature. We just had this, but in shiny,
same.
but cheap. Oh, Tam. This is one of the ones that returned from Lorwyn.
Landfall, call them all down. Whenever a land enters from draw a card and gain life. Easy peasy, and it's only a 2 cost on the thing. And it's every time a land enters, it becomes prepared. That's pretty sick, honestly.
This is just
Honestly, that
unbeatable.
could go into, that's another one, any Simic deck or any deck that has green and blue in it. Like it could
But
go on
man,
my
it also-
Bumbleflower or anything.
It's not the best, but it could be like a good baby's first commander starter too.
Honestly, like a lot of these commanders are deceptive. Let me just talk about it for a second.
Yeah,
A lot of these commanders are deceptively good. It looks kind of boring because you're used to commanders that do just a bunch of different things. But this is a commander that can draw you a card basically every single time a land comes in.
Yeah.
A land's going to be coming in every turn, basically.
you're-
So you get to draw an extra card and gain a life every single turn, basically. That's pretty big. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to spend mana to do it, but it's like, these cards are deceptively good. Anything that's giving you a small bit of value, but every single turn consistently like that is very good. Like, card draw, people underestimate how big card draw is. It's,
Sunny Archaic. This is one that some people talked about. We have a copy. I pulled
yeah,
this last night.
this is one that people were putting in if you wanted to do the 5-color weird big giant guy thing or whatever, this was one of the ones. So
Yeah, it was also like, I pulled a copy of it. I just couldn't.
I do not have the confidence, and you would have to pre-release to get like the perfect series of cards to make that.
Yeah, but it could be good. I mean, it could converge. So when the creature enters, exile target non-land permanent, and opponent controls the mana value less than equal to the number of colors of mana spent to cast this creature. 2 cost. Put target card from graveyard on the bottom of the owner's library.
To be honest, it's like you probably take these cards, the cards like this, and combine it with the vivid cards from the Lorwyn set, and combined together, they probably can make a decent deck, with those two things.
This is one of Dina's.
So this is one of the ones I got in the booster pack for winning, for quote unquote winning,
Yeah.
or whatever. That I immediately was like, why didn't I have this in my actual deck?
I mean, if you're playing your token dipshits in I'm gonna call it Golgari, but Witherbloom.
Yeah, no, this is very good. This is a very good effect because you can attack at any time, and that also just makes it, if you try to remove my creature, it's like, all right, cool, I'll just sack it myself and get value for it.
I have a Blooner because a blue boner. Sleight of hand. Top 2 cards of your library.
Yeah,
Against reprint.
it's
but
good. That the one cost, then like yeah, I'll give it to you. That's such value that it's like cool, great. Yeah.
You hit snooze. Here's in the Snarl series.
Oh, that's pretty.
So create 2 green, and blue fractal creature tokens, put X +1 counters on them, and you gain X life, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast this spell. So I mean, it's better in a 5-color deck.
Yeah.
But still good.
Still, it certainly has a place.
And then, as always, you have the very pretty red mana.
Aww.
I do like the full color. Yeah. You're welcome to.
Do you want to do this whole box?
We can. You're welcome to open some too if you want. Put them off to the side.
You want to
Or we can do this another day too.
Do you want to bring out ones that are new or something?
If you want.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't matter. All right, so Sneering Shade Rider we've discussed. This is the one that I know Professor discussed, but the Elite Interceptor. This is the your Quidditch players. But with the rejoinder, you may tap or untap target creature.
That's also not bad.
Yeah, I mean you could. It's
cost
just the one ETB, but for a 2 cost, you can tap someone's shit and say, "Yeah, you can't. You're not attacking me this turn." Chase Inspiration. I did pull this last night. I was just using it for protection. That's all. But +3 hexproof.
And I guess if you're making these videos, I guess should you still at least put down the cards, even if they're ones we've already seen, if you're gonna cut these out or whatever into like you don't have to talk about them, but at least just set them down.
Rubble Rouser. When this card enters, you may discard a card. If you drew a card, exile a card from the graveyard, add whatever. When you do, this opponent deals 1 damage to each opponent. Add red. It's not the greatest.
It doesn't stir much within me.
Unless you got a way to like play your spells from exile.
But I'll be honest, most red effects are just like, yeah, I guess you get a little tiny bit of value out of that. Was that worth a whole card? I don't know. You know, it's like that's how I feel about most red stuff.
Wild Hypothesis, create a token, Surreal 2. So,
yeah, sick. I mean, as much mana as you have, that's how much power it is. That's always strong.
But still, you don't blue things in green. Embrace the Paradox. I pulled this as well, but again, I wasn't playing Quandrix last night. So draw 3 cards, and you put a land or a benefit tap. So it's ramp for 6 cost.
A lot of mana.
Yeah, it's a lot of mana, but you're drawing 3 cards too. So
yeah,
so 3 cards plus
3
ramp.
cards and ramp, but that's basically your whole turn at that point, you know.
I kind of want to put this in the gay bar because Hot Boy, hot nerd guy,
showing the titties
out. Titties are out, shoulders are out, broad shoulders.
Life, never you cast answer, source you may sacrifice, no artifact. If you do, copy that spell and choose new fact. You don't have artifacts in that deck is the only problem, but
he's hot. That's all that matters. It's all that matters, Darby.
This is fair.
On Architect, all of my creature spells, or all my spells that have hot dudes on them, are just in a category tag that says hot guys.
This is not bad. Every single first main phase, it becomes prepared, and there's only 1 mana to give something Death Touch. So basically, every single turn, you can give something Death Touch.
Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
And I mean, although I think this is because of the like ink on it, I think this is supposed to be a cyclical card. Like this would go hard in a Witherbloom deck too.
This would go honestly in just like almost any deck that has black. Honestly,
Pestered Sloth. Reach when the creature dies, create 2/1/1.
I might have played this just because of the reach and the creating bodies and life gain. I probably would have played this.
Yeah. Practice Scrollsmith. I didn't see this card last night, but it is Lore Hold.
Yeah, I never went against a Lore
When
Hold.
this creature enters, exile target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may cast that card. Again,
Sure. Yes.
I'm fine with the exile stuff, and it's cheap, so you could have the mana up to play it. But
I basically just look at it this way: it's only 3 cost. Like you very easily could have a 3 cost card that just says this bottom part without having a creature. At least you get a first strike 3/2 creature. That's not that bad, like that's an effect. If you're playing lore hold, you want to do that anyway. You might as well have this little dwarf along for the ride.
They reprinted Swords to Plowshares.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no.
Erode.
That's not Swords Plowshares. That's
No, but
Path
still.
to Exile.
Path to Exile, sorry.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't play white.
But this is worse than Path to Exile, because this doesn't exile it. This just destroys it, so it can come back.
Yeah, but still.
Let me search.
You're slowing someone down for one.
This is just worse. Path to Exile. Get this out of my face.
But if you're playing a lore hold deck that wants the spell slinging, it works.
No, but at least in this, sure, when this is your only option, great. But in Commander, play fucking Path to Exile. Why wouldn't you? Why would you? Yeah.
There's another these very pretty full art
Very pretty.
knockout maneuver. With
Oh yeah, the forced fighting. This is how I got a lot of things dead. Was I just did this thing and got my that thing to fight. So that's always a good effect.
I think
I honestly want to use more of this type of effect in more of my commander decks. I think of like forcing, because like a lot of times it's just hard to get rid of something, but I have big monsters, so I didn't want to. This is another one that I got in the booster pack afterwards that I wish I could have had in the actual deck.
Yeah, no, this is good. I mean,
Very
and it's a flavor win too, because whenever you gain life each turn, it becomes prepared. But then for one cost, each opponent loses 2 life. So you're just
The art's cute too. It looks like an actual photo of that person.
Yeah. I mean, that's very good art.
Yeah.
It looks photorealistic, and they look very happy to be.
I wonder
kept
if
in their
that's
loops.
another one of those cards that's like a real person that won a contest or something, because like they've had those cards like that.
Maybe.
That looks so much like just a person.
What do you want? I was a good person last night because I had a bunch of tokens, and like I had players that were like, "Oh, I don't have a fractal token. I don't have a treasure token," and I was like, "Here's take the token."
People had to give me inkling tokens or whatever it was.
Just rude. I was being nice. I'm a nice person.
Yeah, okay.
On that alley shop keep.
Yeah, we've seen.
Two drop.
everything,
Do it. Yeah. But still, I mean,
Yeah, it was the show. Yeah.
Menace, Infusion, not bad. This one we pulled early on. Rehearsed Debater. It's a good one.
Yep.
Spellbook Seeker. I think this is new.
No, we all
Oh yeah, Careful Study was the early one. This is definitely new. See the spoils. Additional cast, discard a card, draw 2 cards. We did see this, but it's still a good one. I mean, I like it. It's the draw 2 and create a spirit token. Treasure token. Get to
The guy, the Prismari guy, had this goblin that every
Mm-hmm.
time he tapped it, he created a treasure token, and that was annoying.
yeah. Those are stupid. Hunger Javelin. Render Speechless. This is definitely a new one for us. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a Narnlet, and then card from it, that player discards that card.
This is definitely, there's a lot of cards in the past that have that type of effect.
Plot a +1 counter on one. On put
two counters
on
on one
one.
creature. Yeah.
Oof. You have Embrace the Paradox, which was again, I like this card I think more than you did, but I like the card draw. I want to touch more cardboard.
It's just a little expensive. I like the art of this card. It's like a big cube of bee colony.
Yeah, Quandrix Bee Colony.
Very funny.
Flying Trample. It's 2 cost 1/1. It's a flash spell.
Yeah,
so
flash, flying, trample, and the increment. That's not bad.
so if you just need a quick blocker, like there you go.
Yeah.
Like,
I probably will build Quandrix in the arena, and I think that comes out on the 21st.
this kind of feels like you just from the art, but
Oh yeah, sure.
Arnon.
Power toughness 1 or less dies. Target opponent. Yeah, you'd have to build it around the whole like 1 or less part, but
Yeah.
that could be. I mean, that's probably because she could be a commander. That's probably token dipshit brigade, and then you sacrifice all of them. so you're basically bleeding everyone. That's what she would want to do. Is she just want to sacrifice a million things and bleed everyone out? You know.
we did get the practice Goldsmith already. Again. Oh, this is a new one for us. Vastland Scavenger.
Bear Druid.
Bear Druid. So there's only a handful of bear
Wow.
spells, and so like this is if you're building that bear tribal deck, you got a new one for your
I
bear.
kind of want to build a. I like building the tribal decks for the weird creatures that there's not much of, and the deck's probably bad, but I just want to. There is a lot of fun, good bear cards there, cute. And this is not bad. Mill 7 cards. I know that's 5 costs, but 7 cards is a lot, so you have a lot to choose from.
But I mean, also if you're doing this in like Teamer, then you've got the Opus plus you've got your recursion or not Teamer. What's Mardu? The red, black, green. Is that Mardu?
No, Mardu is the white, red, black. I don't
Whatever.
remember what that.
Red, black, green. This
Grixis. Yeah,
No.
I get these cards. But anyway, 7 cards is a lot. You have a good chance of not whiffing.
We pulled this already. I think I showed it from last night. Locust Spray was a good one.
Very pretty.
Again, a very pretty card for 1 cost. Stone Docent. I think we did pull this earlier, but it's maybe not. Spirit Chimera. Exile a card for your graveyard.
Move it a little bit. You're not.
It's really hard to read with the light. Exile's card from your graveyard. Gain 2 lives for 1.
Yeah.
This is not bad for a 1 cost.
It exists.
It do exist.
Does Puppy exist?
Puppy.
He's on the couch.
Oh, good move on couch.
You got your spot. You're such a
Token. So we got the On Alley Shopkeep again. This is another new one. Shattered Alkalite. So 2-drop lifelink for 1 cost, sack it, and
Oh
destroy
wow!
an enchantment.
Again, token dipshit brigade, but you can destroy artifacts and enchantments at will. That's
Yeah.
pretty.
We already pulled this in shiny, but quick study was a good one. Draw 2 cards. Again, it's not the greatest cost for drawing 2, but 3 is fine.
There's 1,000 of these type of cards in blue.
Goblin Glassright. I hated this card last night. Innish Prepared, Craft with Pride, create a treasure token.
Move it a little bit over into the camera.
This is what you were talking about with the guy who was able to just.
It wasn't this card. It was someone who just tap and create one. It like wasn't
Okay.
even a prepared thing, but yeah, this is similar though.
And then Shopkeeper's Bane.
I had this in my deck, but never drew it.
This is new for us, but when this creature attacks, you gain 2 life. It's a 4/2
Decent.
for a 3-drop.
And
with
trample,
Yeah. Render Speechless we pulled, but it was a shiny a little bit earlier, so this is easier to read. Target creature reveals your hand. Oh, it's the hot boy. It is the boy. The
Yeah, he's the commander guy.
For the-
Like obviously, this is
He-
not the commander card, but that is the guy who's on the command.
But
One or more creatures you control do combat damage to a player, you may play that. If you do, return this card from the graveyard to your hand. Okay.
so it has recursion for 1 of those. This is
And for pluses and drawing a card, and the recursion is only. But yeah, actually, you're going to be able to cast this over and over again.
Am I gonna have to
Over
buy?
and over again because it's only 1 mana. It's just whenever you deal any damage to someone, you just spend 1 mana and then you get to do counters and cards again, draw again. That's not bad.
Am I gonna have to build a Killian deck because Killian was so hot?
This is the Olivia. This is the that's the deck that Olivia was like gushing over. Was the Silver Quill deck.
Homesickness. Target player draws 2 cards. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Put a stun counter on each of them. So, like, I love that it's not saying like. I love this card. It's 6 cost, 6 drop. Fine. You draw 2 cards, but the better thing is like, yeah, I target me to draw 2 cards, but then I'm tapping 2 of your creatures.
See, I feel like I would just rather. I honestly rather would have 1 low cost card that says target player draws 2 cards, and then have another low cost card that says tap 2 target creatures, instead of having to wait until I have or hold up 7 mana in order to do this, or sorry, 6 mana in order to do this
6,
thing.
7.
Because like I doubt I'm gonna need both of these effects at the same time. Like sure, the card draw is nice, but if I'm tapping creatures, it's because I have a plan to get through and get damage on you.
I mean, I don't.
I would rather do that for the lower amount of mana than.
I don't disagree, but this is going to be an Opus card.
These are kind of 2 cards shoved together, and
Yeah.
you're having to pay the price for having 2 cards shoved.
It's definitely an Opus card. Sagaris Excavator. This is also a new one for us. Menace, but it's a 4 cost menace. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, this is pure lore
Lore
hold.
hold, boring shit. It's just I'm just not that into it.
It's just not our thing.
Yeah,
For either one of us.
not our thing.
Essence Knit Scholar. This is Dina.
Ooh, let's read her.
It's not Dina, but it's Dina flavored.
It's one of her gals, probably. At the beginning of your end stuff, if a creature died, draw a card. Sick. Yep, this would have gone right in that deck, in my deck last night.
This is an interesting Silver Quill one. Neela, the Forum Conciliator.
When you cast a spell you
Conciliator?
don't own, put a +1 counter on each creature you control. Sacrifice creature, exile target instant sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard. You may cast it this turn, and mana value of any type can be used to cast that spell. If you put a spell you put into your graveyard, exile instead. And this could be a commander. So,
It'd be an interesting commander to build around.
so yeah, you're stealing spells and then just buffing your people for every time you steal a spell. Interesting. There's an interesting combination of two very different type of playstyles.
I don't hate that.
Yeah. You don't really know what you're getting, but if you can, you might get some cool stuff.
We pulled this already, but Feed the Swarm. It's a good one. 2 cost, destroy target. Again, we're destroying
Clark.
So. And then a Shiny Spell Pierce. Counter target creature unless it's control +2. But it's a 1-drop.
Yeah.
For
Yeah. You catch someone when they spend all their mana, and then you just spend 1 mana.
and then a very pretty shiny red land.
I feel like we're only getting red lands for the big the
Yeah,
the
I haven't
Clark.
seen. Give that a second. Fuck, it's killing me. Puppy. There is not a puppy cam, unfortunately. We don't have a puppy cam, sorry.
Dad hates money and success.
There's not a puppy cam. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I know that your tail whapping can be heard on camera on the microphone. Whap whap whap. Look at the boy. You can't get in Dad's lap. You cannot get in Dad's lap. Okay. Can you get down? Can you get down? Are you going to bless the cards? You're not going to bless the cards? You can look sad all you want, Mr. Puppy Man. Be sad all you want, Mr. Puppy Man. We did pull this earlier. It's a tenured concoctor. Oh, this is definitely a new one for us. Cost of Brilliance. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. I mean, I'd target self.
That's the intention.
Put a 1 counter 1 target creature.
Again, this is black can do things like the blue spells, but there's always a cost. There's always
Allen Historian, I think we looked at already. It's a 2-cost flyer. Yeah, it's one of someone more low hold. This is one that I pulled. I didn't play it, but it was played against me. It's X cost Procrastinate. So tap target creature, put twice X on counter.
Oh wow, yeah, this must be. I didn't catch the name of it, but this must be what the guy put on my big creature that really messed me up. Yeah, that's good. It's very good. Anytime there's twice on a card, it's probably gonna be a good card.
Zelda Swordcaster we pulled a little bit ago. So this is a new one return for us. This is a non-shiny that Potionist Trove. Again, this is one I really like because, I mean, you're gaining life in any deck if you cast Instant Sorcery. So, sir, that puppy is trying to push me here for this. This is definitely a new one. So, Infirmary Healer. So, Inner Prepared, Primitive Life though. Target player against X life.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're like on the ropes and you just need to spin the turn, giving yourself as much life as you possibly can to get yourself back from the
We
brink.
also pulled a commander earlier where like it was you gain X that Planeswalker where you gain X life and your opponents lose. Yeah, so I mean
The Witherbloom guy. Whenever you gain life, oh yeah,
yeah, so you
that would
activate
be a nasty combo.
these together. So you tap out, cast all your mana, and then boom.
And you only need to add 1 to his thing to get to that -6. So, yeah, that would be a nasty combo.
Disgusting.
Disgusting is right. I'm gonna put that one aside. That was pretty good.
Archaic's Agony, Converge. So this is again the number of mana spells, number you're spending. Exile top card from your library equals excess damage dealt to that creature this way.
Yeah, it's just another piece of that 5-color stuff.
But I mean, the most you're gonna get off this is 5 colors.
Yeah.
So. Arcane Omens we haven't seen yet. Converge. So again, you could at most make someone discard 5 cards. Choreograph Sparks is another new one for us. It's instant. It cannot be copied.
Copy target instant source spell you control. You may choose new targets or copy target creature spell you control. The copy gains haste. That's pretty good. 2 cost. You can create a copy of. I mean, imagine if you play some big instant or sorcery or some big creature, you get new copies. That's not bad at all.
The flavor text here.
Oh, and you can do both.
Yeah.
Damn.
But the flavor text of this can't be copied is important because there are other sources that would let you copy spells. So,
Sure, but even this, even just getting 2 of some of these big old
Oh, yeah, I just
creatures
mean-
or instants would still be really good.
not playing this 4 times or twice, so you couldn't get.
I'm glad you can't. That would be unhinged. You're going to play 4 4
It
copies.
would be very broken. Jazdi, Steward of Fate.
Jazdy's nuts. I'm sorry.
Or, sorry, Jadzi.
Dude,
So you can't Jadzi nuts. I guess you could Jadzi
you
nuts.
underestimate my power.
So Jadzi enters prepared. When Jadzi enters, draw 2 cards and discard it. So you get a little mill there. A little mini wheel.
What's going on over here?
Create X, green, blue, factory, put X, 1/1 counters on each factory control. Holy moly. I guess it's not so bad because it's double X. So
Yeah, the double X is what saves it from being insane, but
you're only getting half of what you spend extra.
still not bad. But yeah, the double X makes it a little more difficult. Look forward.
Camera off and
Look
on.
forward. Though.
Thank you, ma'am. Return the favor.
Instead, he's refusing.
Sorry.
to-
Here's another spray spell for you though. Choose 1 or more additional costs. So for 3 cost,
Yeah.
copy instant. So you couldn't copy that the other one, whatever. Or for well,
It's not bad. Not bad.
so help me out with this rules lawyer. This is this now a 4 cost to do both, or are we just grabbing one of these and saying
It's
plus
just
1?
the 2 up there +1 or +1, and you have to choose one or whatever. Or you can choose both. So if you wanted to do both of them, it would be 4 mana total.
So what we're saying is we have a 3 cost deflecting SWAT.
Yes. But then also you can just copy any instant or sorcery. So it's a defecting slot plus.
So we've got a shiny music encouragement, which we saw earlier.
Because that could be used offensively or defensively.
That's a-
That last card. I mean,
I will say,
it's really-
even on the non-shiny one, I like that peacock. It's very pretty. And then, oh look, a shiny mountain. So we're only pulling red mana.
Yeah, I don't know what's up.
What's bad is there is a this has got counters in it.
I'm gonna need lunch soon.
We can tap out and finish this later. So we got counters in there. Oh, I got a surprise for you at the end of this pack, Darby. Hydro Channeler, so Merfolk Wizard.
Yeah, I
And,
drew one of them in my packs.
Sailor Mana Dork.
Yep.
Rearing Ember Mare. This is very pretty.
Horse beast.
Horse. It doesn't pass the. It
This
just
is
doesn't
read
pass
today.
the
No,
flavor text for me because it's
It's real bad. I just like to say horse beast.
yeah, it's a
it's really
5
bad.
cost 4/5.
It's pretty bad.
Burrog Barrage.
I think I also got one of these.
It's a frog that's shooting frog spirits. Target creature can
Then it
plus
deals
1 to end a
damage equal
turn.
to its.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew. Not bad. Oh, here we go. We
Best card in Magic.
Terramorphic Expanse. So you're
The classic.
Southlands. Oh, Prof was talking about this yesterday. Cheerful Osteomancer. With
Oh
the
yeah, with the
one
raised
cost
dead.
raised dead.
Raised dead's not bad, yeah. That's not bad at all.
Whew.
Unfortunately, yeah, she only gets prepared by entering, but still.
Yeah, so you have to blink it somehow. Vision's Dance we've seen already. Render Speechless as well. Abigail, Poet Laureate. This is a new one for us. Bird Bard from Silverquill.
Bird Bard.
Bird Bard. Whenever you cast a creature spell, Abigail becomes prepared, but then Heroic Stanza. So 2 cost.
Yeah. It's alright.
Put a 1. It's still.
She's flying at least. That's the only thing that makes it.
Yeah.
Like kind of makes up for it.
I wouldn't play this as a commander.
Oh
Personally.
God, no!
But-
This would be a terrible commander.
This came up for Profit too. Impractical Joke. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Impractical Joke deals 3 damage to 1.
That's just kind of typical red stuff.
Yeah, but that's still funny. That isn't quite a joke. Fractal Tender. This is what happens when you break your tender. Ward 2 increment, and then at the beginning of each step, in each turn, put a counter on this creature. Create a 0 and put 3/1 on a counter. So you're creating.
You're creating it every turn.
Yeah, and you're buffing itself. So even if you don't get the increment, you are still buffing it every turn.
And so the increment's just gravy on top.
Yeah, increment, you're just adding more to it.
That's actually a sick card.
But you're guaranteed, if you yeah,
Or if
Well, no,
you
you're
so
not.
you do have to have.
you have to do the increment.
Yeah, you
but,
have to do it.
all right, so I misread that. Yeah, if you put a counter on this creature, put
But
a,
increment is just casting a spell. That's you're gonna trigger increment.
It has to be bigger than the creature's power. So
Yeah,
it
but
would
that's
have to
probably
be-
just gonna happen.
yeah. So it's a
generally.
4 cost, a 5 cost, a 6 cost.
Obviously with these Prismari decks, you're gonna want to have higher cost stuff too. But yeah.
Yeah. So Magma Blood Archaic. This is a new one too for us. It looks like the
color thing,
colorless
yeah.
Archaic. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Avatar. Yeah. Trample, Reach, Converge. So again, we're doing 5 color with these. The Converge mechanic doesn't.
Yeah,
It's like
a
the
li-
Vivid.
It
doesn't
seems
really
like too much
spark
work
joy.
to me. I don't know. Maybe at some point, I want to do that.
When you're casting Source, you get the +1 for each mana color cost.
If you lean into it, maybe it becomes okay. But
This is good. I might put this in IRO. Shared Roots,
hey, Share Roots is a classic.
Yep,
It's
but
might
it's a prettier art.
it might already be in the IRA.
It is,
This
but I'll upgrade it for this prettier art.
that is very pretty art.
Because this was the this is a direct reprint from Avatar.
Mm.
Because it's the sorcery lesson. This is the rampant growth, but as a lesson. Oh, this is a cool one. Snooping Page in Lore Hold. Repartee. So it's Repartee Lore. Well, Lore Hold has Repartee. Sorry. Oh no, Lord. Silverquill. Whenever you cast it, it's
Whenever
a
it
sorcery
deals damage
spell.
to a player, draw a card, and lose 1 life. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad for.
We may have already had that because it does sound familiar. But
I don't think we have. You might have pulled it, but we haven't. There's your shiny forest. So I'll tell you what, that is halfway through the box, Darby. So we could grab lunch and come back. Well, there's one more pack. We'll do the last one,
okay.
and then we'll end stream.
And this one's gonna have the
And we'll
other
go on.
one of the other dragons. But it's gonna have the bad dragon. The bad dragon. It's gonna have the Orzhov dragon.
My wife wants me to get demonetized. All right, this is new cartoon. Last Gasp. So I
I
keep.
think I
putting these
drew
out.
No, we've
We
definitely-
did see that. -3. This is a new one though. Ascendant Dust Speaker. So flying 1/1.
I don't think this one is new either. We just don't remember the lore hold cards because
Shut your
we're
mouth.
not interested in them.
We did see Procrastinate already.
Yeah.
I know we saw Ancestral Anger, and we've seen Bibliopex. I did pull this last night though. Stadium Title Mage. When this creature enters attack, you draw a card. I like this a lot because you're just drawing cards constantly. We've already pulled Infirm Healer, so this is not new for us. Archaic's Agony we have pulled. This is a
Put
new
more.
one.
You put them more in the shop.
Arcane Omens. No, we did see this. This is Converge.
Yeah,
Again,
just more of that stuff.
Converge does not. This is a non shiny stress stream we saw earlier. Exhibition Tide Caller. This is a new one, definitely though. Gen Wizard. When you cast an interest spell, the target player mills 3 cards. If 5 more mana was spent to cast that spell, mill 10 cards instead.
Wow.
It's a 1-drop.
10 cards.
You hit dismiss or snooze. I like this. This was one I pulled. Deduce. It's an old card again. Draw a card and investigate. Just value for 2-drop. Landscape Painter. Oh, insane. Interest Prepared. We already seen this, but this is shiny. And then we love a tapped land.
Yeah,
So-
we hadn't gotten any of the cool lands yet.
Systemic tap land. All right, cool. We will grab some lunch and you can hit stop.